I want to give you guys a little formula of how you can start getting more girls in just 4 easy steps. Well, it's 4 simple steps if I just wrote them down, but to explain it, obviously, you can look at the time of this video. It's going to take a few minutes to explain the concepts, but once you get it down, and I would definitely suggest that you grab a pen and paper, take notes. So I'm going to give you all the answers to get these bitches. Step number 1. Like I said, simple, but not simplistic. There's a lot in each one of these little steps. Step number 1. Create a specific mission objective for the evening, for the outing, for the day, whatever time it may be. You might be wanting to meet some girls in the day, in the night, whatever. Create a specific mission objective. Now let's go into this for a second. You need to know what you want. You got to understand what's the outcome of the specific Sarge. Let's call it Sarge. Going sarging, hunting for pussy. When I say Sarge on, get out there and get that pussy. So, for your specific Sarge, you got to know exactly what you want. What are you looking for? Are you going out just to practice, to get some to try some new material, to work on your opening lines? Are you going out with the intent to get laid, to pull some fucking bitch back to your house? Are you going out to try to see how many phone numbers you can get? For example, my record is 34 phone numbers within 4 hours, from 10 p.m. to 2 p.m. timed by my wingman. And that's all girls I never met before, just walking around mingling and using the material that I teach and actually getting solid numbers. Doesn't mean I'm going to call any of them back. That was that night's mission objective. How many numbers can I get? Maybe you're going out to see how many girls you could make out with. You want to work on your kiss closing tactics. My record personally was in 4 hours, and I made out with 10 different girls at the nightclub called Blush inside of the Wynn Hotel at a super singles mixer. Because before, my record was 8 girls, and I wanted to step it up and see if I could do 9. I actually ended up making out full-on makeouts with 10 different girls in one night, and it was some, let me tell you, some pimp shit, for real. Are you going out to try to meet a girlfriend, to meet the love of your life, the perfect partner, who you want to form a romantic, monogamous relationship with? Are you going out to try to get insta-date? Anyway, you need to create a specific mission objective of exactly what you want. Step number 2. Step number 2 is that you got to get in the state. You got to get in the zone, homie. See, a lot of guys that are into this, they're very analytical, number crunching, nerdy, goober motherfuckers. They sit at a desk job all day. You know, they're like accountants or lawyers, doctors, very technical guys, website developers, pro poker players. So, doing that work all day at their desk job, you get into what's called IT mode. For example, I'm a published author. I spend a lot of my time at my desk writing. And after I've been using my brain for hours writing, I don't want to be social. It's hard. You have to, for me, I actually have to take a nap to like hard reset my brain, like an old school NES game. Gotta hit that reset button. So, you actually got to get in state. After you create your specific mission objective, hey, I'm doing X tonight. That's the plan. You got to get into state. You got to get into the zone. You got to get into the Nimbus, sometimes we call it. Get the vibe going. What does that mean? Well, it means you're going to have to get showered. You're going to have to get dressed. Get your Gucci cologne on. Get your Burberry Angel. That's a good one. Justin Bieber's got a new cologne out. I haven't tried it out yet, but it's probably popping. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know. So, getting in state, getting dressed, getting peacocked, you know, dress a little over the top, you know, whatever your style is. Maybe, you know, I used to wear glow sticks all the time. I taped a bunch of glow sticks to my wrists around. Anything you can do to garner more female attention, to make them notice you amongst the rest of the competing males out there. That's all we are, as animals. And you got to be the biggest and the brightest male to attract the females. That's it. You want to rehearse. You know, for me, like, I like to go on Google Images and I try to look up images of the types of girls that I want to talk to. And then I put them on my big 50-inch plasma screen. So, you know, I see a picture of a hot girl, type of girl that I want to talk to. I put pictures of groups of girls, because we're not just going to be talking to girls. Hot girls are not usually found alone. They're usually found in groups. They're going to have friends. Some of those groups are going to have guys in it. Might be their brother, might be their cousin, could be their boyfriend. You never know. She could be out with her grandma. So anyway, I like to put pictures up on the TV, and then I pretend that I'm talking to them, and I practice my lines. I get in the screen and I'm like, hey girls, quick question. I can't stay long, I'm here with friends, but I gotta ask someone this. Would you ever date a guy who kept pictures of their ex? And the girls would go, how long were they dating? You go, well, this is the thing, like, he went off to work and she, you know, they were messing around. She stayed over at his house, and, you know, she looked under his bed. She found this box with pictures of their ex, with his ex. And then when he got home, she told him to burn him, or she's gonna break up with him. What do girls think about that? And I just wait for him to respond. And maybe they go, and I go, you know, you blink a lot. I don't know. I just practice my lines, whatever I'm gonna do. Or practice in the mirror. I like to put on some very inspirational music. You know, maybe some video game music, some Legend of Zelda, maybe some Rocky Balboa. I like to listen to Britney Spears, Miley Cyrus. Give me more, give me more. I like to get in the zone, make it sound like I'm in the club, pump up the music, and so you can kind of stretch your vocal cords, because the way I'm talking to you right now in the club, I'm gonna have to talk a little bit louder because there's gonna be a lot of fucking music going on. So you want to get in the zone, and you don't want to use alcohol. Real PUAs, we don't drink alcohol. I drink alcohol when I'm hanging out at the house with my boys and we're chilling. But when you're going out to meet girls, no liquor. You got to have real solid bulletproof confidence. It means you got to approach these girls with no social lubricant. Drink water, ice water, or coconut water. It's even better. Or if you want a Red Bull or a Monster, whatever. Use stuff like ginkgo biloba to spark your brain. There's other focus and clarity enhancers and pills and stuff that you can take, but be sober when you go out. Really develop that real bulletproof confidence where you're gonna be able to go in and just talk to girls. Anyway, that's step number 2. Step number 3, get the fuck out the house. And I've talked about this on 2 specific other vlogs. Type it in, JAUNZEMIS, get the fuck out the house. Get the fuck out the house. The girls are not in your house. They're out in the club. I wish they were in the house. I wish I could just go in the living room and get my motherfucking dick sucked. I wish girls were knocking on my door, lining up around the block to suck my motherfucking cock. Unfortunately, that's not the case. You actually have to leave the house. You have to leave your bedroom. You have to leave your living room. And it's hard. That's one of the hardest things for most guys. Girls don't understand this. They want to go out and be social, but guys, you know, we like to stay in the cave. We like to stay watching that fire. We like to sit around playing fucking World of Warcraft all day, playing video games. You gotta put the fucking video games down. You gotta get off the Pornhub. Get your dick out of your hand. Like I said, create a mission objective, get into state, and then you actually gotta leave the house. You gotta be out in the field. Look at the field, that's what the field looks like. People are out here, the girls are out here, they're not in your house. Gotta get into the field. Gotta get the fuck out the house, get into the game. Step number 4. Step number 4. You gotta open. You actually have to talk to a girl. You gotta move your fucking mouth. You gotta move those lips. You gotta open. It's not a game that you play in your mind. For example, I have my specific mission objective. I'm in state. I'm out the house. And now I'm on my way to the strip to complete step 4. Start opening, start talking to girls. Gotta know what you want. Think of step 4 as like, you got the Monopoly board out. You've decided who's gonna be the banker. The bankers put $1,500 in front of all the players. The chance and community chess cards are on the board. Everybody's rolled the dice to see who got the highest. You happen to roll the 6, so you're gonna go first, and now you roll the dice. First roll. Roll a 12. Now, step 4 is like actually picking up the car or the iron or the little money bag on the new Monopoly, and then actually starting to play the game. That's step 4. That means actually walk up to a girl and tell her hi, at the very least. Hope you guys enjoyed this vid. Try to start using those steps, keep that sequence in your head, and we'll see you on the next one. Happy hunting.